welcome back to Factorio and our little factorial and getting oil plugged in. So, we have oil unload, and for simplicity's sake, we'll name this one Oil 1. And one of the new additions for version 15 of Factorio is we can now access trains remotely via map view. So we want to go oil unload. We want it to empty its inventory here. And then we want it to come to oil 1 and fill its, get full cargo. So we're going to send it up here. Nice and simply. And we've still got to plumb all this together. So let's get our pipes and let's start plumbing. That one, that one, that one. Join these guys up. Now if you remember, one of the things I said much earlier on was about UPS, and it's one of those resources you can't get back, which is how many CPU cycles your poor computer's spending processing the game and all the things that happen every single second of the game. And one of the ways you can save that is underground pipe. Also, with underground pipe, I can walk through here, which is somewhat important. So I think they're all hooked up. Now, this is a fairly small oil patch. There are much bigger ones. And the best way to find out is hooking up just one oil refinery. And if every single pipe shows up black with oil, then that means you did it right and you didn't muck up any pipes. Now, our oil tanker we need to fill with a pump. 1 pump, 2 pump, 3 pump, 4 pump. Best way to fill... Now, I can... Where's our power poles? Bring a large power pole over here. With a medium power pole there, and a medium power pole there. Now, there is nothing at all stopping you bringing the pipe up and hooking it like that and having it slowly. Let's add some more power down here. There, there, there. There and there, and let it slowly fill this way. It will fill the first tank and then slowly fill the second tank. The issue is it's pumping from what's in the pipe. The second that train goes away, these guys are going to sit around with nothing to do because they can't output anywhere. So obviously you want a tank. The other thing changed in Factorio with version 15 is these pumps pretty much move an infinite amount of liquid, and we saw that when I went and drained these tanks into the other tanks, right? They just drain stuff instantly. Now, this guy holds... Will the tooltip tell us? Oh, tooltip doesn't tell us. Okay, you have to take my word for it, but these guys, well, they need 3 storage tanks to be built, so they to be crafted. So you need, so they hold 75,000 oil. Now, I've hooked up 2 tanks to 1 wagon and 2 tanks to this wagon. I actually want to put in a 3rd. And we're going to access that from the other side with another tank there and another tank there. Alright. And we'll join all the pipes together. 1 pipe there, 1 pipe there. And then I actually want to fill these tanks from this joint. So these guys should fill evenly. Alright. There will be a little bit more biased on these 2 tanks and these 2 tanks than the outside ones, but that's fine. The point is we want this train to fill up as evenly as possible. We'll throw some wood in the train. And what we're actually going to do is not going to wait. We're going to drive it over to oil unload. Because it doesn't matter how much it fills up, we want to be able to empty it as well. Now, same story. I want my pumps, and then I want my tanks. Now we need to fit in 3 tanks. Now I'd like to put them on the other side, but I didn't leave myself enough room. So we're going to go overboard here. I'm actually going to put in 4 tanks, because I want these to empty quickly. So these two will be able to fill these two tanks. These two will instantly fill the next two tanks. Alright, it also gives us a bit of buffer down this end to be able to work with. Unfortunately, I seem to have built everything a bit too close. But we can do this. It's not ideal, because it means liquid can flow into this pipe, through this pipe, out that pipe, and back around over and over and over. In fact, if we disconnect that one, and we disconnect those ones, that will work. And then we'll put in a pump here. And I can't quite fit in a pump over that side. I can do that, but that'll do. And my limiting factor is these two guys are only, because pumps are one directional, these two little pump jacks are only going to be running on these refineries. So that's something we have to keep in mind. And because I have positive pressure here, I need positive pressure down here. So the only thing left to do is power everything up. And as you can see, those tanks are instantly empty. Stop train! Nope, not quick enough. Well, actually, let's do this on map view. Nope, I didn't put a radar up there. So we're going to have to run up and go pop down a radar. And double check. Whoop, train's gone. Pop down a radar. Train's gone again. Train's back up here. Yeah, I'm gathering that everything was set up correctly and it was full. Like I said, pumps move fluid just about instantly. So I'll go oil unload. We've got 34,000. Let's slow the game speed down. 34,000 oil. We'll pull in, and as long as this will fit, it'll empty almost instantly. No, wouldn't quite fit, but close. This side is full, this side is empty because these are not joined. If I put a single pipe in there, we'll see that oil is shooting into these tanks and emptied. Done. Now, because that single pipe is on this side of these pumps, it should run without a problem. But that fixes our oil problem. So, we've now got heaps of oil coming in. All the pipes are backed up. I really don't want that pump there. Actually, you know what we can do? We really run the risk of contaminating pipes. But as long as we're careful, okay, no pipe contamination. Excellent. Alright, now I want to hook you two together and bring them down into there. Now, can I put a pump in anywhere? No, I don't really want a pump. I want all these oil lines to naturally be the same level. As fluid tends to do, it tends to level out. Except I want this pipe here, because it's direct from the oil refineries, to be drained. Or I could pump it in straight in there. That's an option. And then run positive pressure. We'll leave it. It works. Alright, so oil refineries are going flat out. There is no liquids in the pipes, because they're all on negative pressure from our pumps we set up. We have 1.3k heavy oil, which means our lube is not maxed out. It's just running flat out. But our lubricant's going up. Our heavy oil is probably going up. Our light oil is, this pump is turning on fractionally of a second, after fractionally a second. And our petroleum is filling up, which means our acid is still not running fast enough. I think we've just put too much draw on it. So let's grab this whole build. And I'm going to make sure all our water pipes don't get mucked up. Right, get rid of those. If I pop that there. And of course bots from the other side of the map have come to build this stuff. Excellent. Done quickly. None of that got mucked up. None of that got mucked up. Alright, so I just need to join the two water pipes together. And I need to get petroleum from this pipe to this pipe somehow. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Done. Power. It seems a bit obvious now. And that will output our acids, which we actually want to take. I want to take evenly into the system. So I actually want to hook it into this pipe. Done. So, being a tank, it has 4 inputs or outputs, and if you feed in from 2 inputs and pull out from 2 outputs, it should level out. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do that, because we're going to come along. Let's use Underground's JT so we can actually walk through this mess. There to there, there to oh, there. We're actually going to come along and we're going to pull out of this output in a minute. Because our next science is this science, which I don't even know whether we can make yet. Nope. What is it we need for high-tech science? No. Well, we'll grab that anyway. I don't remember what unlocks high-tech science. It's one of these things. It must be processing. There we go. So we've actually already got it unlocked. It had it unlocked for quite some time. Which is not producing blue circuits yet. Which is a shame, because that's one of the things we really want to be able to run, to be able to make better and better armor for ourselves. Alright, we want to come up here. I won't actually plummet into the bus just yet. I'm going to do a, oops, I'll run down the bus and get this piped in at least. Nope. Stop moving me, belts. We're getting near the end of the bus. Hey, end of the bus. Alright, we need more construction room. So now we've got some robots. Go away, trees. Actually, we'll take another robot and we'll put it. Oh, go away, pipes. And put it right there. Because because that will give us even more room on the bus. Alright. Nope. That's outside the network. Go away, science. Put it there. Alright. Okay, science. How long are we into this episode? Excellent. Alright. Now one thing I want to build sooner rather than later. No, I need blue circuits first. It looks like we're making blue circuits. Which have got to go. Okay. Alright, so let's go all the way up the bus on that view and grab a piece of straight pipe, hook it in there, which should bring, yeah, that's backed up, that's backed up. That's started to go over its 5k limit, so that's on. Yeah, we're great with fluid now. Alright, hook that pipe in, acid comes all the way down here. Alright, advanced circuits, no, processing units, what are they called? Processing unit. They're expensive, really expensive. We need 20 electronic circuits plus 2 advanced circuits plus a tiny itty bitty tiny smidgen of acid. Frankly, if you don't want to bust down your acid pipe all the way down your bus, dead set, put one sulfur machine feeding one acid machine, and you're pretty much good for like 50, 100 processing unit assemblers, because they just use nothing. Oh, science. That's all rubbish. Let's get some mining productivity for free resources. Alright. So yeah, really expensive. But there is a catch. Well, there's an important note. They take 20 electronic circuits. 20 electronic circuits every 10 seconds. We produce an electronic circuit every half a second. So it means in 1 second we produce 2 electronic circuits. In 10 seconds we actually produce 20 electronic circuits. So you can very easily produce your electronic circuits on site, which is exactly what we're going to do. So we have an electronic circuit build, which we already know it's tried and tested, so it works. So we're going to grab from there to there. And we're going to slap that down. Now, we need to get in. We need you and you, which means we now have a liquid we've got to deal with as well. So we'll plumb that right to the outside of the build. No, there's a power pole in the way. Plumb that to the outside of the build so we don't have to deal with it. We need to get red circuits in here and blue circuits out. Now, because they are definitely slow, we can bring our red circuits in on this belt and take our blue circuits out on that belt. Now, I wish I could call them their proper names, but I'll be honest, I'm going to forget more often than not. Alright, that's output for green circuits. We don't need that anymore. That's our output now for green circuits. So all we need to do is hook up power. Take a large power pole, bring it down here somewhere. Put another power pole down here. I'm going to move that over by 1. No reason apart from neatness sake. So we need to bring copper in here, iron in here, red chips in here. Sounds simple enough. There. Nope. That's going the wrong direction. But copper. And copper could be a little bit awkward. I don't know if we've actually got enough copper on our bus to run this. Because I calculated the bus very, very early on, and I calculated enough green circuits all the way back here to actually produce enough green circuits to run this giant monster. But forgot that chances are I'd end up doing it on site, because on site is just a cleaner way of doing it as far as I think. So we're about, well, we won't find out straight away, of course. We'll find out when the belt suffers. And the only way that's going to happen is when science is kicking on at full speed. Acid needs to go built up. One there, one there, one there. One of those there. We need. Okay. You have everything you need, and you're now cracking on. Excellent. Factorio, that's a whole different series. So. We should be able to copy and paste this a number of times to get the desired length that we need. Now, as I said, these guys are really, really slow. They take 20 seconds. And don't forget, I'm running everything at double game speed. So do not expect to have these guys super fast. And I'm trying to find the tab. That's the one I want. So, to do, basically, these guys are only used for yellow science. So to get yellow science done, you need 30 of these. And I'm close. 14, 16. So I got 16 on that side, and then I'll actually put one. Thank you. Let's do another one. I'll put one down here. Get rid of my pipe, because I don't need the pipe going any further. We'll actually run the pipe through there, put our power pole back. Where's the power pole? There. Rotate you, rotate you, rotate you, and rotate you. So in theory, nope, I need to rotate everything. So rotate that, turn this belt that direction, turn this belt that direction. Same story, I need to bring in an iron at this height. And see whether I can line things up for a change. Looks alright to me. Yep. And our copper belt is at this height. Gosh, I hope that's right. Nope, it's off. Yeah, it's off by square. Done. Oh, bugger, iron was meant to be higher. Way higher. I lined up with the wrong belt. Right, go for map view. That way I don't actually have to walk. It goes there. Alright, am I outside Roboport network range? I am. Let's bring our power pole down. And a Roboport right there. Boom, bots to the rescue. So whilst we're at it, we'll go clear some more space. So line this up with the one from above. I shouldn't have any problems with ending up under a bus lane. Okay, that one, that one, that one. Same story. Put this one in. Can I run you straight? I can. Okay. Grab that little bit of the main bus. Drag it down. Just got to remove those couple of belts that we put in the wrong spot. And we want from there. Right, we want from there to there. Paste, 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 paste. Oh, all those pipes are going to be around the wrong way. Okay, because I wasn't planning far enough ahead. We want to get rid of all those power poles. And I actually want that to go from there to... Nope. Put that power pole back. Then I want it to go from there to there. You got to make sure your blueprint's perfect before you copy and paste shit. Perfect and repeatable. It'll just simplify life. Alright. That's that done. Blue circuits come out and onto our bus. Quick and easy as that. Bring our plastic down and bring our batteries down. Alright, we're one step closer. Now, as I said, I have no idea how much this is going to starve our network. Let's put a robo port in right there. I have a stack of green circuits. So let's dump some in some of these machines. I got some red circuits. I have a stack of copper. Dump these in the machines because it's quicker to overdump, have the bots bring me back what I want. Auto trash, I've picked up way too many construction bots, so get rid of 50 of them. I don't need that anymore. Now, one of the things we wanted was armor. Power armor Mark II, power armor. This one. We've had that research for ages, but I haven't been able to build it, which is an upgrade from our modular armor. Right? It is inventory size bonus 20 and a grid size of 7x7, whereas this is a grid size of 5x5 and an inventory size bonus of 10. So we should be able to craft one of these now. I need electric engines. There's probably some floating around the network. Am I in the network? I am. So now we play the game. See if some show up my inventory. If not, belts. Research again. Nope, I still don't see any electric engines. Circuits. I've got a bit of everything showing up. Copper. Nope, I don't see any. We'll just stand on this belt for a second. Done. Let's craft one of them. Now we have a roboport. We could craft another one with a couple of batteries. Look, here's some batteries conveniently put on a bus for us. Where are we? Power armor. So we're going to make ourselves very naked. Put our bigger and better armor on. Take our old armor and throw it into the network. Let the bots deal with that crap. Battery, which of course now flat. Night vision, and then a heap of solar panels. Alright, interesting things. We can also craft an exoskeleton, which will make us run faster. Movement speed bonus, 30%. About time we got one of these. Let's do another Roboport. Because this gives us... First one gives us a 10 robots. Second one gives us another 10 robots. So now we have 20 robots total that we can use at once. What else would we like? We don't really need bigger and better batteries. Battery... Well, we have battery Mark II. So we can actually produce these if we had some more of these. We have 3 in our inventory. Okay. Now I could automate these, but frankly it's just not worth it. It's one of those things you handcraft once or twice, and that's really about it. And fusion reactor I need yellow science for, which is not built. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to craft ourselves a crap ton more. Let's go with 2 batteries. So standard battery holds 20 megajoules. Bigger battery holds 100 megajoules, but takes up the same amount of space. So we're going to craft at least 1 more big battery, and then we need a crap ton of solar panels. Because basically I want to fill in any gaps I can with the solar panels so we can recharge our suit. Because we're now at the point where we're chewing massive amounts of power. Put that back in. So we can produce 110 kilowatts currently, but obviously I'd like to produce a lot more. Alright, what do solar panels need to be made? Copper and green circuits. Belt full of green circuits, belt full of copper. Nope, do not craft green circuits. Once that battery is finished, we'll make a bigger battery. And that's about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. Done. So we're going to be handcrafting for a while. In the meantime, we can go back to production science. But that's something we'll... not production science, high-tech science. But that's actually something we will do in the very next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, I will see you guys in the next episode. We'll knock over high-tech science, hopefully. And actually, we're going to get sidetracked because we're going to do a... module build. So yeah, we'll get into modules in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next episode. Alright, bye!